Okay, so next up we have Keith Fulton. He's the CIO of account processing at Fiserv, and he's sharing his experience of how Spring and Tanzu made a real difference in the real world at a really important time. Let's take a look.
Fiserv recently had an amazing success in a very trying time for our country, and it was all due to our partnership with VMware, Tanzu, and Spring. Hi, my name is Keith Fulton, and I'm proud to be the CIO of the Account Processing Division at Fiserv. For those of you who don't know Fiserv, Fiserv is a financial services company offering a wide variety of products and services around the world. But my division, the Account Processing Division, serves more than 4,000 financial institutions, banks, and credit unions, which represents about 36% of the U.S. market. As you know, in March, the COVID virus hit America and caused us to go into a lockdown period very rapidly. Congress jumped into action and passed the CARES Act incredibly quickly to provide a stimulus package to people affected by the lockdown. One of those groups was the small businesses whose revenue almost went to zero overnight. And so they created the Payroll Protection Program as part of that law to enable the Small Business Administration to lend out money to help keep these small businesses afloat. The Small Business Administration then empowered banks and credit unions to be their agents to administer these loans and make sure they were okay, and then submit them to the SBA for approval. So naturally, Fiserv, in support of that, had to leap into action and create a bunch of products to help our banks and credit unions do this effectively. And we had to do it in a short amount of time. So we had to build an application portal, first of all, that allows small business owners to go through a wizard process and apply for a loan. We also had to build workflow solutions for the back offices of these FIs to flesh out the applications, get the appropriate documentation, judge the risk level, and so on. Then we had to create a portal for the FIs to use to track all of these, because some banks had thousands of these loans. So at the last stage, we had to build API connectivity to the SBA so that we could submit these loans when they were ready, to make sure that we could get approval or decline decisions from the SBA in a matter of seconds. To do that, we did an incredible amount of work in a short period of time. We had about 15 developers of different disciplines, and they created over 100,000 lines of code and did 436 releases to production of our product in 28 days. All of this was enabled because of Fiserv's partnership with VMware and the Tanzu application service infrastructure that we already had in place, waiting for an emergency like this. We also use the Spring framework extensively to do this. Spring helps you with building APIs. It wraps around everything you're doing and allows you to focus on the business logic in any of your RESTful services. Spring Boot helps you run those things. It makes very tight, compact containers that start up very quickly, and it helps our Tanzu infrastructure be efficient. And then we also used Spring Security to protect these APIs and to make sure they were secure from day one. All of this led to an amazing outcome. Okay, we processed in a matter of weeks tens of thousands of these loans, and over 18,000 of those went through our portal in just a few days. That was totaled up to about $1.4 billion worth of funds that we helped our clients get into the hands of their clients. So how did this become such a great success? I really think it boils down to three things. One was we had a cross-functional team and a strong leadership commitment to get this done and to make it come together. We really felt like we were on a mission to help save these companies and to make sure that we could minimize the impact of the lockdown on the economy. Second thing was, if we hadn't had our cloud infrastructure ready with Tanzu, we never would have made this. It was a key success factor to being sure we could go at the speed we needed to. Thirdly, we had a highly agile team with fully automated CI/CD processes that enabled us to release our software almost instantly. This is the way we were able to get more than 400 releases done in 4 weeks. All of this had an amazing effect on our client community too. Brenda Hooker, the CEO of Community Service Credit Union, wrote us and said, "The most important thing to all of us was that we worked together to help our community." And it's a good feeling. And I can tell you that she felt that, but so did Fiserv. We were working with our clients, meeting with them every day to show them progress with these products. And it was an amazing partnership that we had with them to get this done. And Jeff Stark, the CTO of Bank OZK, wrote us and said, Fiserv helped us get over 2,000 PPP loans approved through the SBA in 2 days. This is a huge win for our company and our customers. And with genuine tears in my eyes and on behalf of our customers, our employees, and our company, thank you. That's a very powerful note to get from a client CTO, I can assure you. Finally, I'll tell you a quote from my own CTO, Clint Myers, who said, we could not have done this without our partnership with VMware and their Tanzu platform. So thank you very much for VMware, for all your support. And to the rest of you, enjoy the rest of the SpringOne conference. Thank you very much.